Hi everyone, it's Don Genova with another episode of Foodie Friday for Russell Books. And if you take a look down here, you can see I've been busy in the kitchen the past couple of weeks. I've been canning and preserving. So what did I can? Well, I've got some dill pickles here. I've got some bread and butter pickles. I did some fig conserve with some figs that I was gifted. Bourbon peaches, just a light syrup for that. I got a whole pile, like 40 pounds of tomatoes, and I made them into something called passata, which is like a thick tomato juice that you can use to make sauces. And because I love hot stuff, I made some salsa as well. So all of these things I do with some help. I don't know it off by heart, the recipe's off by heart. This is kind of a guide. You probably won't find this in Russell Books, but check it out if you can find it. It's called Bernardin's Guide to Home Preserving. It's got lots of basics in there. There is a local author who is a specialist in canning. Her name is Amy Bronny, and she does the Canning Kitchen. And what I like about this, 101 simple small batch recipes, because if you're not, making canning and preserving for a crowd, you need some small recipes. And one of my other gospels is called The Joy of Pickling by Linda Zydrick, and 250 flavor-packed recipes for vegetables and more from garden or market. Now this one and the Amy Bronny one are on order at Russell Books, so next time you visit, they should be there. But you know what? There's already a whole pile of canning and preserving books in the canning and preserving and fermenting section on the bookshelves, so I'm going to take you there right now. So we're here at the canning and preserving section at Russell Books, and there is a shelf full of things. I'm going to go over some of the things in the shelf, and starting with this one, if you're not really into canning and preserving, which you should be this time of year, we've got the Preserving Answer Book. Yeah, for all the things you need to know about canning, freezing, dehydrating, fermenting, pickling, and root cellaring, and that's by Sherry Brooks Vinton, best-selling author of Put 'em Up. Put 'em Up. This one is from a local author. Her name is Emily Parrish, and she's done a book called Fermenting Made Simple. So if you want to get in on a local author's tips and tricks on everything, she has things like blueberry breakfast spread, a blackberry cordial, rustic no-knead bread, because bread is fermenting with yeast in there. This one also goes into a lot of great things: Can It, Bottle It, Smoke It, and Other Kitchen Projects by Karen Solomon. Make your own jams, sodas, pickles, pastrami, salty snacks, and more. This one, we really have a lot of great fruit in this part of British Columbia. We've got great apples, we've got pears, plums, blackberries just out there ready to be picked. So it starts with fruit from Jordan Champagne, jams, marmalades, and preserves. And you can freeze your fruit too, so you can have 5 seasons of jam. So don't hesitate to get into that, by Lily O'Brien of the London Borough of Jam. Well, that sounds pretty pretentious, but I think it's a good book nonetheless. Now, the first book in this series was called the Blue Chair Jam Book. So it teaches you how to make jams. This book teaches you what to do with the stuff once you've made it. So Blue Chair cooks with jam and marmalade. There's so many recipes in here. Hey, have you ever made kumquat marmalade? There's a recipe for that in here, but chickpea carrot soup with turmeric and lamb. I'm getting hungry just going through all of these. And finally, one last one by Valerie Aikman Smith. It's called Pickled and Packed: Recipes for Artisanal Pickles, Preserves, Dishes, and Cordials. So that's all the selection, not all the selection, but some of the selection of preserving, canning, and fermenting books here at Russell Books on Fort Street in beautiful downtown Victoria. They're all here at great prices. I'm Don Genova for Foodie Friday. We'll see you next time.